A warm-up is coming to the mid to late week time frame for us here in Michigan after we've just experienced our first taste of winter. It is a true roller coaster effect that is going to be ongoing throughout the end of this week. So stick around. We're going to talk about just how warm we're going to get and also break down what's ahead into the month of November. I am Ryan, and this channel is called Michigan Storm Chasers. Feel free to like and subscribe. We do content like this all the time here in Michigan. Storm chasing, live coverage, forecast videos, even some fun reels we do. Stick around. We got you covered here for all things Michigan weather. Let's go ahead and throw it over to Chandler for today's sponsor.
Today's daily forecast is brought to you by McKay Tree Specialists. They're based in Livonia, Michigan, and are fully licensed and insured, servicing the southeast Michigan area. Their team brings the right equipment, the right skills, and the right attitude every time. Whether it's tree removal, tree trimming and pruning, storm damage cleanup, stump grinding, or any other emergency tree services, they handle every job with care, safety, and attention to detail. Their contact information will be linked in the video description down below, or you can visit their website at mckaytreespecialist.com or give them a call at 248-308-7308 and tell them that Michigan Storm Chasers sent you. Back to you, Ryan.
Let's go ahead and dive into the forecast. I do want to start off by saying temperatures out there today, we're up into the mid 30s for a lot of us here in Michigan, so it's going to melt some of that snow away. If you can see the coldest points of the state up by the Marquette area, we have a 29-degree stat up there, as well as down by Coldwater and Hillsdale, 30 to 32 degrees for your high temperatures here on this beautiful Tuesday. Light lake effect snow showers will continue throughout the day today in very localized areas, but by the time we get to tonight, tongue twister, into the Wednesday morning time frame, a little bit heavier rain snow mix is possible up there in the eastern part of the UP and northern portions of lower Michigan. This may become more widespread overnight into the early Wednesday morning hours, but putting it all together, rain snow mix, it's not going to amount to much in terms of accumulation. It could be a cold rain though, so it could be nice and dreary outside depending on where you're at. But overall, next couple of days really, these lake effect rain showers may continue, especially for the UP as well as northern lower. Off and on times, some quick bursts of snow possible, but nothing really accumulating with these showers that are lake effect in nature. So that's possible all throughout Tuesday night into the Wednesday time frame, and likely continuing into Wednesday night and perhaps to Thursday morning. So after that, though, we have to talk about what's ahead. So behind the system over the weekend, we did see that a lot of cold air rushing behind the system from Canada. Arctic air from the North Pole region got brought down into our region, and that's what's over us and has been over us the past couple of days here. And it's also why we see the kick up of lake effect snow over the warm lake waters. But as we push this into the late week time frame, watch what happens with this warmer air down here across the central US. We're going to start seeing this start to develop and climb by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, Saturday time frame. Here's Wednesday. Here is Thursday. We're still seeing Michigan there in the 30s and 40s, but by the time we get to Friday, that warm air tries to make a resurgence back up into the region, and Friday does have upper 40s and perhaps low 50s degree temperatures for the state of Michigan in the southern half of the state, upwards of Manistee down through Grand Rapids, Lansing, back toward Detroit area. Upwards further north, we're talking upper 30s and low 40s. But then Saturday comes in, and Saturday could be the interesting day here. We're seeing a wide area of the U.S., central U.S. especially, in the 80s and 70s, all throughout Texas, Louisiana, over to the Carolinas, up into the Indiana, Illinois region. And yes, even Michigan may get in on some 60-degree temperatures. Zooming this forward into that Saturday time frame, the European model does show us with some 60s, primarily for a very far extreme southwest Michigan, but latest models does shift this north-south. It's going to kind of bounce back and forth here. It'll be interesting to see, but regardless, we are not done with the 50s for sure in Michigan, and I would hedge a bet we're probably not going to be done with the 60s as well just yet. So Friday, Saturday, keep a close eye on that time frame for a resurgence of warm air, especially for the western lower as well as southern lower Michigan. Unfortunately, if you're up in the northern part of Michigan, it'll be cooler. It's just a natural way of things happen here with our climate. But overall, we are not done with the warm air for the year. Looking ahead, what's going to happen past this warm up? Well, the answer is another cool down. It's a roller coaster, like I said. Upwards, climbing up based out of Lansing here, the graph. We're going to climb up into the 50s, close to 60 there. That's going to be Saturday. But then Sunday rolls around. We are going to be at the peak, 57 degrees there to start our Sunday. And then into Monday, we're dropping off. 40 degrees for a high, and then 42, 44, 47. From then on outward, it's simply seasonal temperatures for mid-November. So overall, we're going to climb, we're going to drop once again here in Michigan. We'll keep an eye on the weekend time frame with these drops temperatures. Got to keep a close eye for lake effect snow with these drops. We'll kind of monitor it and see how it trends, but overall, keep a close eye on that time frame in the early part of next week. Past this weekend, what's ahead in November? This is the temperature anomaly map here based off the European model. Moving this into late November, we remain on the warmer side into mid-November, but then as we push into the later half of the month, that warm air gets sucked away. We're near normal to end the month, and to start December, we are seeing a colder pattern begin to take shape here. Now, this is supported by a few model runs here. The European is the one leading the way with this, but keep a very close eye on the early part of December, perhaps the later part of the month, for a significant cool down incoming around that time frame, and likely going to be associated with more lake effect snow to start the month of December. So keep a close eye on that. But before we get to that, we're going to deal with above average temperatures here. We can focus on that short term, enjoy it while it's here. Above average temperatures are likely for Michigan throughout the 6 to 10 day period. This is going to be November 16th to the 20th. And accompanying that is precipitation that is also above average in probability for this exact same time frame of the 16th to the 20th of the month. So putting it all together here, mid-month, we're going to warm up into the weekend here, and then past the 20th or so, we'll have to watch how trends develop for some cooler air coming in and perhaps more lake effect snow to end the month and to start December. That's all I got for you guys. Enjoy your day. Luckily, we are done with the lake effect snow for now. We're not seeing anything significant in the future. If anything changes in terms of any storm potential or snow potential, you'll catch me back on here, or Joel, for another update video. In the meantime, enjoy your Tuesday. I'll catch you guys later.